Welcome everybody to our Green Acres. If this is your first time here, welcome, and my name is Teresa. Today's video is going to be a fun one. It's going to be bunny overload. So for the love of bunnies, we are going to create some little cute stuffed rustic bunnies. I'm going to show you how we can create a very large 24-inch bunny pillow, and then I'm also, stick around to the end because I'm also going to show y'all how I'm going to decorate and embellish this little wooden bunny from Dollar Tree. And also I'm going to show you how to make an easy and really cute little pom pom wreath for Easter and spring. I hope y'all get lots of inspiration today. If you haven't joined my Facebook home decor page, I'd love for you to go over and join it, and also go over and follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Okay, the first project we're going to work on is going to be some cute stuffed bunnies. And if y'all have followed my channel for very long, y'all know I love making just stuffed anything. But I love making bunnies, and I've made some before, but I'm going to show you just a little different of a variation. First, you want to get a traceable bunny pattern, and I just Googled, and there's several positions that you can get, and I chose this one. And you can actually blow them up on your computer screen, put your paper over your screen, and trace it that way so it'll be a little larger. I just took a pen. I pinned it down on 2 pieces of drop cloth, and then I'm just going to go around it with my pen and trace around it. And then just make sure to always, pin down your pattern so it don't slip around while you're tracing around it. Now once I got it traced out, now I'm just going to go around with my scissors and I'm just going to cut it out. So now I'm just going to go around the whole bunny and I'm going to get it glued up. And then once I get it glued, I'm going to leave the bottom open. But you can leave any section open, whatever's easiest for you. But I kept that whole bottom open. And that way I could actually get my whole hand up in it. And that way when you go to stuff the ears down there on the other end, I had pretty good access, and I just used my fingers to get the stuffing up in there. So this one worked really well. And I love making this size of a bunny. These make really cute additions to your Easter and your spring displays. And I just love making bunnies, period, I guess. So once I got him all hot glued, I took all my pins out. And now I'm just going to take some filler and I'm just going to start stuffing him. So once I got it all stuffed, then I just went in with some hot glue and I glued that little opening shut. And now I'm just going to go around with my fingers and I'm going to fray the edges just to give it that more of that little rustic worn look. And now he's all ready to embellish. Now you can embellish him any way. You can add a little pom-pom tail to him. You can add bows, ribbons, just about anything. And this is why I love making them, because they're so much fun to embellish once you get them made. Now I'm just taking, this is a piece of burlap from a coffee bean bag. I got a couple of really large coffee bean bags at a local store here, and they were a couple of dollars, and they're huge. So you get a lot of fabric off that coffee bean bag. But I'm just going to take a piece of it. I just, the front was folded down. I'm just going to make a little rustic little burlap pocket for the front of this rabbit, because I've made two rabbits, and this one I'm just going to have a little pocket because I think the little pockets on them are so much fun, because then you can just add more embellishment to them. So I'm going to add a little raffia to it and add a little, some little carrots in there, and then I'm just going to put a little bow on its ear, and you could also, if you can, freehand really good, you could put carrots on the little burlap, or you could put a little stencil on it, or if you've got a Cricut, you could put some kind of lettering on the little burlap. But just another little fun piece that you can add little florals to his little pocket, just decorate however you want. So this right here is a really fun project for me. Now I'm going to show y'all how we can make a really large bunny, and this could even serve as a pillow. Now my computer is a Mac Mini and it runs off my TV screen, so that's our setup. So I can blow things up to be pretty large on my TV screen. So I blew up a bunny, and I took some pieces of printer paper and I just taped them together. This is very crude. I just kind of went around and taped where I needed to, and I started tracing the bunny off my TV screen. And this made a really large bunny. He ended up being 24 inches. So I've always wanted to make a large one, and so this is what I come up with. And you can see, like I say, it's very crude. I just taped where I needed to and kind of put it together. And so now I'm taking two fabrics. I didn't have enough drop cloth, so I'm going to make him two-sided, which worked out great because I got some new fabric from Walmart and also some from Amazon. So he's going to be printed on one side and he's going to be drop cloth on the other, so I can reverse him. So now I'm just pinning him down like we did in the first project, and I'm going around and I'm just tracing around. And once you get him traced around, then you'll want to just, cut him out like I say, like we did the smaller ones. He's just a larger version of what we just made. And so I just go around, I get him all trimmed up, and then once I do that, then I'm going to go in with some hot glue, and I'm going to go around and I'm just going to hot glue him all the way around. And you want to leave a little inseam because we want to go around and we want to fray the edges just to give it more of that little rustic detail to it. And again, after you get him glued, take your pins out, and now the fun time comes. Well, now we're going to bring him to life with some stuffing. Now, I just use stuffing from old pillows, but if you've got bags of filler, you can stuff it with whatever you want to. So I just took some old pillows that I had, I tore them apart, and I'm just going to fill him up. And I'm going to, I left the bottom of this one again open because to me that was the easiest way. And then that way you can get your hands down there to the ears and just kind of use your fingers to work that filler in to fill out his ears. This is a fun part to me because, like I say, he really comes to life, and you want to give him a generous amount of filler because if you don't fill it up enough, he's going to be kind of floppy and he's not going to want to stand up good. So just make sure to keep working that filler in there until you get him stuffed and he has some structure to him. Now, once I got him all filled up and I got the stuffing in like I wanted it, now I'm just going to go in now and secure that bottom and just kind of glue him up, and then he's going to be ready to embellish. I love this bunny. He turned out really cute.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment.
If you like this video so far, I hope you'll hit that like button. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to.
Together, if I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving.
Now I'm going to show y'all how we can make a really cute bunny pom-pom wreath. And I made a pom-pom wreath, I don't know, around Christmas or after Christmas. And I'll link a video, the video link down below if y'all want to go back and watch it. But to make pom-poms, it is so fun and these are so addictive. Get some yarn, and the 3 yarns that I'm using, I'll have linked in my Amazon store, and they will be under the yarn, ribbon, and lace section. Just wrap it around 2 of your fingers, and I go about 60 times with this type yarn. Once you get it wrapped, then you want to take it off your fingers, and you want to work a piece of yarn through there, and you want to tie that in a knot, and you want to tie it really tight. Now, once you got it tied off really good, now just kind of gather it really good, and you want to go in and cut that loop. You just want to cut all the loop. And then that way you've got your pom-pom started, and then you want to gather it up really good in your hand, really tight, and you want to go around with your scissors and be careful, don't cut yourself, and just trim around. And like I say, you're making a fluffy little pom-pom here. So just, cut it down to where it's, kind of even, and you'll want to spread it out and then go around the edges. And I'm going to make, I'm going to alternate my colors. I'm going to do a cream, which is called pearl, and then I'm going to do a white, and then I'm going to make some out of this really pretty little faux fur pink, and it's called Pink Poodle. And this just to me adds just a little bunny, I don't know, the pink just adds like the little bunny flavor to this whole little wreath. So this yarn is a little bit thicker, and of course, since it's made, faux fur, it's going to be a lot fluffier. So I only went around about 40 to 45 times to get a good pom-pom out of it. And you want to do the same thing. Once you get it wrapped around your fingers, 40 to 45 times, then just go through with another strand of yarn, and you just want to tie it off in a knot really tight. This yarn right here will tear a little bit. It is a little bit more fragile, so be careful when you tie it off if you're using this type yarn. Yeah, you just kind of, treat it kind of delicately and get it tied off as tight as you can. And then that's going to be my 3 colors for my pom-poms. It's going to be the pearl, the white, and the pink. And then I'm just going to alternate them. And I'm going to use a 12-inch wire wreath form that I purchased at Dollar Tree. And then I'm just going to, you can't hot glue to these wreaths really good because the wire form, you really don't have a lot of base to glue to. So I'm going to tie them on, and I'll tie each one on, alternating my colors around my wreath form. Now to tie these on, I went through 2 of the prongs, and I went through the center prongs. I just went across 2 of them and tied them on with a knot. And they stayed on really well. And once you get them on, gravity's on your side, because the more you get on, then they kind of hold each other, together. And I just went around alternating my colors. I did I started out with the white, then I did a cream and a pink. And then I'll go back and once I get my pink one on, then I'll start back with my white color and just go all the way around until you get it all full.
This moment, can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
Now, once I got all my pom-poms on, now you can embellish it. And I'm going to show you several options that I have that you can embellish it with. I picked this cute little headband up. It comes in pink, and they also had it in yellow check. So this is Dollar General for $1. And that'll add some little bunny ears. I also showed this in my previous video, and I'll link it below. But I spray painted these, and these make cute little embellishments for your floral arrangements, and you can also add them to the wreath. I thought these were cute. These were also at Dollar General for $1. So I picked these up. I've got a pink one. And then I've got another little metal truck that's kind of that teal green, and I thought that one was really pretty. And I guess it's more of like a little blue, but it's got the little pinks in it, so it would actually go well with these colors. And then I've made these little stuffed eggs in a previous video. Make you some little stuffed eggs or some little stuffed rabbits. You can also stick that on your wreath. Well, I'm going to go with these little bunny ears, and I just bent the bottom up to where they won't show once I attach them to my wreath, and I just tie them up with some twine. And of course, you can hot glue them on if you want. So here it is, and I'm just going to show you several ways of how you can embellish this really cute wreath. And I just tied it on with some twine. That way I can always take it off and reuse my wreath form if I want to.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
Okay, let's make another bunny, and I'm going to make a bunny out of that little wooden bunny that's so popular right now from Dollar Tree. I've seen so many YouTube creators redo this little bunny, and there's so many variations to this, but I'm just going to do it really simple. Basically, I'm going to do him two-sided. That way I'm very indecisive, so that way I've got two colors to work with. I'm going to do one side white and one side pink, but I went over him with antique wax. I left that dry completely. Then I applied my candle wax, and remember, you apply the candle wax to your base, and that way when you go to distress, you don't have to use sandpaper. We can use a little plastic scraper, and the paint will scrape right off. So I'm just applying that, and then, like I say, I'm going to put pink on this side, and I'm going to use the Waverly Ballet Slipper Pink. This is one of my favorite pinks. So I'm going to apply a couple of coats, and then I'm going to go back after it dries with my plastic scraper, and then I'm going to distress it because I want it to look, rustic looking. And then I'm going to just apply the same technique to the other side, except I'm going to use linen white chalk paint, and you can just see how cute he is. So this way it's reversible. I can use it on the white side, or I can use it on the pink side, and I'm just going to add a cute little crisscross messy bow to it, and you can see how cute it turned out.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would?
Okay, y'all, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope y'all enjoyed seeing everything I made, and I hope y'all will make some of these things. And if you do, make sure to send me some pictures over on my Facebook home decor page, or tag me over on Instagram. I'd love to see them. I hope all of y'all have a great weekend, and I will see y'all, Lord willing, in my next video. Love y'all.